In September 2025, me and my sisters embarked on a journey to Norway. We kind of did the Norway in a nutshell trip, but just a little bit different than that. We kind of made our own route because we ended up getting a rental car. Even near like the Oslo area, this is really beautiful. There was a little park here. We stayed at this hotel. It was cool to see how things were priced differently, and just what they had compared to what we have back home in the U.S. Our main goals for this trip was to see beautiful mountains and scenery, and also I tried to thrift a little bit. In some of the bigger towns, there was thrift stores that we stopped at, but it was really fun just seeing the little things like these candies, stuff I don't always see back home in rural Michigan. It was really beautiful driving through. I'm really happy. We tried to figure out the train system, but because we're from an area with less trains, we got a little confused. Plus there was some language barriers, so we ended up renting a car, and we got to see a lot of countryside. And these aren't even like tall mountains, but from where I am, the ground is flat, and this was impressive. This was pretty much the start of our journey on our second day. Because we rented a car instead of going by train, it was kind of like the Norway in a nutshell, but not quite. We took this general same path, but it was slightly different. Look at the architectural, like the barns are really cool, and they have like sheds that are just kind of like on stilts off the ground everywhere. Probably, I don't know if it's because of the ground freezing, but look at these mountains. And we had to stop by this cute little troll. There's trolls all over the place. And one of my favorite parts of this trip was here in Borgund. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but there's this beautiful old Stave church. And there's only a few left standing. I think this was one of possibly 28. I may have that fact wrong, but it was in a really scenic little area, and it was gorgeous. Really old building with little dragon things, and I was just amazed at this church and the scenery around it with the mountains and the cemetery. It was really cool. And I definitely recommend visiting. Lots of moss. I like plants a lot, so I show you this. And they had little free tour guides. Well, not free tour guides, but they would talk to you and give you facts about the buildings. Unfortunately, we didn't stay in Borgen long because we had to head to our next stop, which we were going to spend the night at. This was on our way there. The mountains were getting way taller and way prettier, in my opinion. Look at how green the grass is. Look at this.
Oh, I am not jingling. I do not jingle.
I was excited to find like these little ironstone beached glasses and just little interesting finds I don't normally get to see. That's a funny noise. Oops.
I'm crazy. I don't want to be normal.
That is really green.
It's like a. Is it like a weathered button?
The view where we stayed at was absolutely stunning and a very cute little setup.
So pretty.
It was all very close together. Look at the grass on the roofs.
On the shell.
Ooh, that's pretty. I like your dress.
This one is booby.
Oh.
There it goes.
Yeah, I don't think many of them have much on it.
There's so many with stuff on them though.
Good hauls. Good beach. That was fun.
I need to flip these out for my own viewing pleasure.
Yeah. The button. They look really good. We tried to get many car snacks, some things that we haven't tried, some fun little snacks. We got some of those Kim's potato chips, and this is Boss. Look at that foggy mist. It was so beautiful in person. It kind of looked like that screensaver with the pine trees and the fog. I don't know if you know what I'm referring to, but it was gorgeous and very cold this morning. It had frosted over actually. But there was a little thrift store here that we visited. I ended up getting these for my mom. She loves peacocks. And these are just cute little plates. I should have got this floral tin. It was so cute.
You can find.
And I'm not sure what this is, but I did bring it home with me. I feel like a lot more people knit in Norway, like in the United States. I feel like crochet is more common, but there was like lots of knit goods, even at the thrift stores, like this cute little children's set. But sometimes we would look at people's sweaters and be like, where'd you get that? And it was actually handmade. At this point, we traveled all the way to past Bergen and stayed at this little fishing site on the North Sea. It was I think it's just the second time I've been by like an ocean, saltwater body of water. But it was cool to see the sea stars and fish and anemones, urchins. Bergen's landscape was not as mountainous. It was seemingly more flat and rocky and lots of water due to being closer to the sea. Felt like we were going from island to island. I'm not sure if they were actual islands. But we got to visit in town Bergen for a shopping trip. One of the souvenirs I wanted to bring home was a Norwegian sweater. And we had struck out at the other places. They were either too expensive or, people were making the kinds I liked. But it seems like some people donate them after they don't need them anymore. And the price was a little bit steeper than I'm used to paying for a thrift store sweater. Probably just because we were in the main touristy historic town. Another thing about Norway is there's tons of tunnels. I think they have they're one of the countries with the most tunnels, and this tunnel was really cool in Bergen. This trip made me realize that I want to travel more, and I was really sad that we had to leave, but we had bought a few souvenirs. We needed more space, so we ended up getting an extra suitcase to pack all our goodies in, and then we headed home on our long flight back. But I would totally do it again. Norway was amazing. It was cool. We got to meet some of our family from Norway, and I couldn't recommend it more. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different than what I normally do. I haven't made a travel vlog before, but with it kind of being not a once in a lifetime, I won't say, but a more rare experience to go out of the country, I was very excited to make this video. And I had a wonderful time in Norway. We got to meet some of my cousins, and I got to shop and look for thrift stores in Norway and see the beautiful mountains. The culture and the landscape is just a little bit different than where I live, and I thought it was cool to see those little mini differences in the grocery stores and just talking to people. The fun thing about Norway, it's beautiful. September is a really good time to go. And some things are a little expensive. I won't lie about that, but the people are really nice, and a lot of them speak pretty much everybody spoke English. So really easy to travel there, I would think. Yeah. If you like this video, let me know. If you know what my little bucket thing is, I have it over here, hold on. If you know what this is, let me know. It says 1825 on it, and I'm decorating for Christmas, but I liked the little designs, the hand-painted designs, and the four-leaf clover. I thought this was really cute. I don't think it's super old, but I also don't really know. So if you know anything more about this, let me know. I was just drawn to it from the pretty design, and it's wooden. But yeah, I had lots of fun, and if you plan on going to Norway, I highly recommend. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye. Psych. I got some more clips that don't really have a story behind them. They're just fun little scenery doodads. And I have 15 minutes video length cap, so might as well use all the 15 minutes to show you the pretty gorgeous, amazing Norway.